Sharp was a man with 9 wives and 10 daughters. His wives always dressed in red, while his daughters wore blue. Each night, Sharp would choose one wife to spend the night with, while the rest prayed for him before sleeping. They lived deep in the forest, in a primitive, tribal-like way of life. The women did all the hard work, washing clothes, cooking meals, and collecting firewood, while Sharp constantly brainwashed them, insisting he was a god who must be worshipped. Among the daughters, the most beautiful was Sarah, but she had never seen her mother. Whenever she asked Sharp about her, he would avoid the question. One day, one of the daughters came of age and was made to wear red, symbolizing she would now become Sharp's wife. Sarah hated this custom, but things became even worse when one night she discovered a shocking secret. She overheard Sharp talking to a police officer, who warned him that they were living illegally inside a protected forest reserve where humans weren't allowed. Sarah saw fear in Sharp's eyes for the first time and realized he wasn't a god at all, just a man. The next morning, Sharp gathered everyone and declared, "The world is ending. We must find a new place to live." The wives were devastated, but Sarah knew the truth. Yet, Sharp manipulated her again and convinced them all to follow him. On their journey, they found an abandoned house. Inside, the daughters were stunned to see modern furniture, a TV, and dolls, things they had never seen before. But Sharp told them these things were impure and forbidden, and they should stay away from them. They kept moving, and eventually they reached a barren land. One wife went into labor but insisted she couldn't give birth there, so they kept walking until they reached a forest, where the child was finally born. Sadly, the mother died during childbirth. They held her funeral, and everyone sang a farewell song before moving forward. At last, they reached a small river and settled there. Later, Sharp called his wives and daughters one by one and performed a ritual, claiming it would cleanse them of impurities. But the next morning, when the daughters woke, their mothers were gone. They rushed to the riverbank, only to find Sharp standing alone with their mother's clothes lying on the ground. When they asked what had happened, Sharp Diddy told them their mothers have gone to a sacred place, and now it was the daughters' turn to become his wives.